So, ladies and gentlemen, I've tried to make my Google Chrome basic or default so that it looks a little bit like yours might look. And now you're going to make it like how you like your desktop at work or wherever you are. Because truly, Chrome is your virtual desktop. And so you want to make sure it's set up the way you like. You can see here, it's very plain. As I told you here, you have made sure you're signed into your email appropriately. So if I click up on this picture here, you should see your email address here. This is the symbol for passwords. This is the symbol for payment methods or credit cards. And then this is addresses, contacts, things like that. We have sync on. That means if you have Gmail here and you have Gmail on your phone, it's going to listen to each other. It's going to be caught up. So if you answer an email on your phone and you have sync on, it's going to show that you've answered that email on here. But let's make this nice. So here you can see here, I'm signed into my personal email. I like to make my personal Google Chrome very different from looking from my work one. And why? Ask Hillary Clinton. So what I'm going to do is show you some settings that you can do. So if you go into these three dots up here, if you click those three dots, there are settings down here. So you can click settings. I have it right here. So this is all of the settings that you want to play with. You and Google. So this is all of the different autofill, things like that, that you can look at. I strongly suggest you take 20 minutes and have a look through here. But what we're going to do is we're going to make it pretty right now. So we're going to look at appearance. So you can see here, appearance is here and here. So I'm going to change my theme. As I said, I want to make my theme look very different. Each desktop you want to look different. So this desktop is my home desktop. I personally love the Emma Bridgewater one. I just love this one. So I've added it to Chrome. I'm going to enable it and it makes it look nice and pretty. So when I open up a new tab, there it is. It looks quite lovely. So that's one way to personalize your desktop. Another way to personalize your desktop are tabs here. You can add shortcuts. So for instance, if you want to go to CBC right away, so what I might want to do is I can search either here or here. With Google, it's the same thing. So I'm going to go in here and say, sorry, you can see that I was Googling dancing hot garbage men in Brazil. I'm sorry, that was a different evening. You're going to Google, what are you Googling? CBC News. So I'm going to go to CBC News and I'm going to spell it properly because that always helps. And say I want this always on my desktop so that I can grab it. Okay, so up here is the URL. This is your URL bar. You can highlight this. And now on a Mac, I'm sorry, I don't have a PC. It's 2-finger right click. I can copy this. If I've highlighted, I can copy that, or it's Command C, and we'll talk more about that in Google Docs. And on my web page here, I can add a shortcut. And this is going to be called CBC News. And I can put my URL in there. Done. So now, if I like, I can have CBC News right there. And when I click on that button, up it comes. There's CBC News. I am going to show you bookmarks also in the next video, but that's just a way to make your browser look a little more like home.